the many character selections.
I don't know. I don't think he's playing Greninja. Don't even lie.
I heard the many character selections, and I knew instantly that one of the players was P2P with Gibus. I did not know the other one was going to be FX Awestin.
Do you know their record?
Awestin is up.
Well, yeah,
Austin's up by
definitely.
a bit. I don't know the record.
Yeah, I feel like Austin's been just destroying him since like a year ago. I feel like Gibus was really, really powerful a year ago, and then Awestin just became even more of Awestin. But
I thought Gibus might have beaten him last week, but then I remembered he beat Lunchables in Losers Finals. That's what I was thinking of.
yeah, I don't remember. I think Gibus told me he lost to Lilpack last week.
I don't remember who he lost to in winners, but I know he lost to Lima and Grants.
Yeah. But yeah.
So I have this theory about Gibus that you should never seed him the same placement that he got the previous week, because unless it was third place, because apart from third place, Gibus almost never places the same in any given week. In any given 2 consecutive weeks. There's one time where he placed second 4 times in a row, and he's placed third a couple times in a row more than once. But other than that, it's like, it's usually like, you know, oh, I got second this week, then I got 9th, then I got 4th, and then I got 13th.
Yeah, and you know, Gibus is kind of an inconsistent player, but like he's usually in that, if not top 5, that top 10 spot. But this seems that Awestin recently, or at least in the last year, has just been his demon. Awestin has beaten him.
I would say Lima's been his demon, but Austin's been his demon for longer.
Yeah, way longer. I feel like Awestin, I mean, Lima's kind of everyone's demon at this point, right?
Close to, but Gibus especially, because he last week was the first set that he had ever won against Lima.
Really?
Yeah, he was I believe 0-8 or 0-9 against him up until that point. I think he was 0-8 against him up until that point. Now he's 1-9 against him.
Really?
Yeah, in sets, and of course that was in grand finals too. So he had to play another one, couldn't clutch it out. But forward smash gonna take it. Gibus gonna have to make up a lot of percent here.
Yeah, his old demon's back at it again, looking to take up that stock with either an up air or a back throw. 127% on Greninja. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get any more on Awestin.
Gibus at 143. And I think we're going to see a lot of what we were talking about with Dakpo, which we've seen before, that, you know, it's easy to get impatient in this sort of position. And I think Gibus really just has to not get too martial.
Yeah, I love that from Awestin. He knew he was going to approach with the neutral air. So I think he tried the perfect pivot, but he didn't really perfect pivot. But he like spaced himself a little bit away and just like grabbed him and just threw him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Gibus doesn't look happy either. He looks upset. He looks super upset. It was like someone just killed his dog. Like my dog's
he's
dead.
thinking about, who do I have to play in losers bracket next?
Austin's like, man, I want to shoot her.
I almost do, except I remember how sick I felt driving home after Whataburger last week.
Dude, I had Wendy's like the last time I was at Shockwave, and it was the most greasy burger I've ever had. Like even greasier than like a Philly cheesesteak in Philly. Like that's it. Like I felt like my Wendy's bag should have been torn with how greasy that burger was.
Dude, I feel that sometimes. I've got a when I go to get like Chick-fil-A or something from like the Union up at UNT, and I stick it in my bag, when I get home, I try to pull it out, and then just like the top of the bag just rips off. It's like, oh, that's right, it's Texas, it's very humid. It's just like everything's just all wet and doesn't work.
Yeah. Man, what has Gibus done to bring this around? Seeing him taking the first stock at 26%.
You know what he's done. He's gone to a stage that doesn't have platforms, which makes it much easier to play neutral against Ness. Because Ness has far less options when he doesn't have platforms to cover his PK Thunder or his up air. So once they're both grounded, Gibus has much better opportunities.
I like the way he maneuvered, Awestin maneuvered himself around that water shuriken. He was able to like jump over and then save the second jump to get that neutral air. Like you can tell these guys have played a lot because they already know how to get around each other's gimmicks.
There must be a P2P with gimmicks.
P2P with
gimmicks and Gibus sound so similar. There's got to be something there.
Maybe we should have him change his name to Gimmicks.
P2P with gimmicks.
P2P with gimmicks. Play to play with gimmicks. Actually, that's perfect. That works better than his tag.
I kind of like it, but he's such a TF2 nerd.
I'm gonna enter a tournament with it.
The best thing about Gibus is that sometimes he'll dig up some video from like 2010, like some sort of TF2 meme video, and you'll be like, well, I saw this like 4 years ago, but this is actually still funny. Thank you.
Oh gosh. Yeah, he's in the lead. I feel like he can really do it if he doesn't let Awestin get too much footing. When Awestin gets his footing, it's like he did that second stock this game. He was just able to rack up a lot of percent. Gibus wasn't able to get back down as easily as he did the first stock, and he lost his first stock finally. So he's got to keep this command.
I mean, he's pretty close to losing it. Awestin is steadily bringing this back. Gibus looking for one of those 50-50 C-Lex off of the down throws. Forward smash, though, going to do it. A waxing Gibus this time, going into game 3.
Yeah, he finally decided to start punishing Austin's approaches, and he picked the perfect moment because Awestin is really up air heavy. As you should be as Ness. It's a great move. It's a great landing tool, but he always tries to use that front-hitting hitbox of it because it reaches pretty far to get a lot of mileage out of his early combo game. And right there, he tried to do it again. This time, Gibus spacing around it and using that forward smash, which makes Greninja reach back a little bit and is able to punish. And I like that opportunity. It's going to stop Awestin also from approaching as often with that up air. So we'll see how the adaptation happens on Austin's part, because now he has to find a new way to get back down so he doesn't get punished and killed like that again.
And Battlefield will help assist with that sort of thing. Also, I mean, you really don't have to read into stage choices with Awestin. He will just go to Battlefield.
I think Battlefield's good for Ness, though. Even though the platforms are sometimes stuffed with thunder, I feel like he still gets a lot out of it, just like with up air pressure and neutral air pressure. He just has a lot of his aerials can get a lot of mileage out of the platform.
No, absolutely. I mean, there's a reason he loves the stage, but I mean, at this point, you don't even need to read into it. It's just Awestin loves the stage, man.
It's a good stage, yeah.
They're good dogs, bro.
Oh,
that was a bad air dodge and not a good one.
He should have known that was where you get a lot. But he didn't really get too much percent extra for that grab, so maybe a good option from Gibus there. PK Pulse coming out, get punished. Yeah, punish him for that. Didn't get too hard of a punish. But, try to drag him down. Maybe get something funky out of that.
Yeah, back air is super strong, but it's kind of hard to actually hit it.
Wow, see, Ness is so good because he has such air mobility and a good air dodge. He uses the air dodge and then he just floats away from you, which any other character probably would have fell right into that up smash.
Good tech.
I really think he still wouldn't have been in any problems if he hadn't teched that, because
he didn't have a jump. So, or maybe he did, but I feel like at that percent, he would probably be too low to recover.
I like that. He finally just stopped trying to approach with the up air and just went out and threw out the neutral air because he knew he had a kill there. Awestin getting the first stock like we see in that first game. Gibus not having that same control. Awestin may have adapted a little bit.
Yeah, Awestin definitely looking like it. He's got a sizable lead, I would say.
Yeah, and it just keeps on getting bigger.
Yeah, Gibus really just having problems approaching. Forward smash not going to kill, which kill is what he needs.
Yeah, well, he didn't really have any other options there, so I agree with it. But it's sad that it'll stay up for later. Falling out of the up smash. Unfortunate there. Good DI from Awestin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Empty hop forward smash. So good for Greninja. And that will put Gibus right in here for the last stock of the last game of this set. But he's down 62% to 5.
Yeah, and the only reason he's able to get that up smash is because Awestin wants to be in the air. All of Austin's approaches come from him being in the air, falling down with an aerial, and then using it to get a lot more damage. So obviously, Gibus knew that he was going to jump out of his shield, so he went for that forward smash. And that's what that data building and why it's so important.
I like that Gibus just fell down with the PK Thunder and then got hit by it as a means to recover. Normally that's reserved for Ness.
Yeah, right?
Awestin's so pesky with those up Bs.
Oh,
that's
it.
Gonna do it.
That's it.
Awestin will take the set 2-1, moving on to winners finals, where he will play a best-of-5 set.
Yeah, we have those now, huh?
Yeah.
Best of 5 at Shockwave.
Let me tell you something. They feel very long.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
That Gibus Lima